I asked last hour about a controversial clown skit that has gotten a whole lot of attention that happened at the Missouri State Fair. The stunt involved a clown wearing a President Obama mask, the kind you see on Halloween, and the clown was chased by the bull, as what happens at these rodeos. Critics immediately lashed out, calling it racially offensive. Days later, the outrage is still apparently boiling over, with the NAACP now saying they really believe that the feds need to get involved in all of this. Trace Gallagher's got the whole backstory to set us up here. Hey, Trace.
Hey, Martha, let me just set this up by actually showing you part of what happened at the Missouri State Fair when the rodeo clown actually put on the Obama mask. Watch this.
And don't forget Obama. And President Obama. Hey, I know I'm a clown. He just run around acting like one, doesn't know he is one.
Now, some in the crowd were amused, others were outraged. The state commission called this, the fair commission called the stunt unconscionable. The Republican lieutenant governor said he condemned the act, and so did a Democratic state lawmaker. Listen to him.
We in the legislature appropriate money to the state fair for it to be the crown jewel of Missouri that it has always been. And for something like this to tarnish that is terribly unfortunate. We need to have questions answered.
So now the clown has been banned for life, but the Missouri chapter of the NAACP wants more. They want state funding for the fair to be pulled, and they want the Secret Service and the Department of Justice to conduct a full investigation, saying, and I'm quoting here, incidents involving individuals acting out with extreme violent behavior in movie theaters, schools, churches, political appearances, and outdoor events in general speaks volumes to the irresponsible behavior of all the parties involved, speaking about this rodeo. But it's also important to point out that rodeo clowns have been wearing masks and using props for years and years. For instance, back in 1994, a rodeo clown used a dummy with the face of George H.W. Bush to help distract the bulls. That rodeo clown wasn't fired. In fact, a profile was written about him in the Philadelphia Inquirer concerning an old rodeo hero. And then, remember this, Game of Thrones, when they used George W. Bush's head on a spike for part of that scene? HBO apologized, saying it was a prop mistake. Nobody fired there. And keep in mind that Pearl Jam also used a George W. Bush mask, and they impaled it on the microphone. Madonna also threw a grenade at a figure of George W. Bush on stage. Martha.
So